Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here, and let's play some more Surviving Mars in our Shadow of Elysium Redux series. We just had one heck of a combination of events hit me. We have just finished research into artificial muscles, which is good news. Drones can now carry 2 resources at once, so a lot of the things that we're waiting for will get taken care of just more quickly as a result of that. I do need these water extractors to, you know, hurry up. Good. That one just got built. Or it's in the process of getting built. We've had one dead colony. Why do we still have a water shortage? What's the issue? Oh, you know what it is? Because we are now running... So we can have a bit of a die-off happening at the beginning of this episode because we've had people without life support for a while. And it's in one of the older domes. This farm looks quite frozen. Yeah, this is rough. This is really rough. We're almost ready for this rocket to take off, at least. As soon as these polymers are in place for this upgrade, which, speaking of which, I might... Yeah, the issue with the no polymers... We've got 5, which is 2 more than we had a second ago, 5 water extractors running, and because the cold wave started, it's creating a demand on my water supply that I frankly can't afford. We need to get this one fixed, guys. What's going on here? Okay, good. There we go. Subsurface heater running. Maybe that's the problem with the water. Once we get the towers repaired, that could make things a little better. The moisture vaporator wasn't running. Alright, so let's increase the service area on this thing. Well, no, we don't need to... Fuel just needs... That guy just needs water. It doesn't need to be heated. Oh man, we have got a power situation now. Are we out of stored power? Is that what it is? Yeah, we are. Well, we have got a bit of a cluster hitting us at the moment because the cold wave is going to last for 1 sol and 15 hours. Despite everything that's happened. If I had more polymers... And the cold wave happened at the worst time. The worst time. We've even got the Stirling generator running. Yes, dead colonist. I get it. We're going to have a die-off now. This is a similar... It's not quite as bad of a cluster as what happened in the first shot of Elysium that I recorded, but it's getting close. Just a combination of crappy circumstances that I couldn't handle fast enough. Right as the colony is getting off its feet, too. Domes without life support, 5. Love that. Love that so much. Death... Alright, yeah. We're going to have a die-off here. Because they can't get these things running fast enough. They also can't get polymers out to the water extractor fast enough. I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm going to launch both of these rockets. I can't afford to wait. Because we need to try and get some resources back to this colony if people are going to live. This is going to be bad. It's not as bad as what happened before. What happened before was a, and I might eventually release these episodes, but it was a combination dust storm and, not cold wave, but I think it was a meteor storm and dust storm happening in quick succession. And look at our situation now. We don't have enough power to these. Oh no. Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. We even got those new wind turbines built, and it's still not enough. What is demanding so much power? It's just the subsurface heaters. Alright, guys. I mean, I love you, but here's the thing. Like, I don't want you to be cold and freeze to death. But ultimately, like... This colony needs to run. Yeah, this is nice and bad. Just when things were looking so good, we just needed to get that water set up in time, and no. Just couldn't happen fast enough, could it? Never works out. 2 dead colonists, we're down to 98. We're under 100 colonists again. Alright, we have oxygen production again, thank God. And water production just ticked upward. We are still producing polymers, if you can believe it. If we can get these wind turbines built, guys... We can also potentially do solar panels. I'm amazed that not one polymer has made it out here yet. We need those water extractors amplified, guys. Where are the polymers and why aren't they there yet? Oh, man. See, there's... at night, when the solar grid shuts down, there's not enough to keep the colony going. Man, this is the worst. I'm surprised... Yeah, one colonist are Earthsick. You think? This I don't blame you for. This is ridiculous. Our first major disaster happening at a bad time. Now, you're not connected, but, you know, to tell you the truth, I don't even know that I need these subsurface heaters. Look at this. I don't know that the domes need them. As long as the resource production buildings that need them have them, I don't know that any others are required. We're going to get a lot of money when these rockets get home. That's the good news. Yeah, everything's growing normally. Maybe I've been wrong about that, which would be quite frustrating. Maybe you don't need to heat the colonists themselves. You just need to heat the things that they need. And I'm amazed no one's told me that in the comment yet, you trolls. All right, so good. We officially have enough power again. We still don't have enough... No, let's go ahead and cancel that. We don't have enough polymers, though. So, I mean, we can send a shipment with polymers, and that would fix the problem. I had hoped not to have to be in that position anymore. New anomaly found. Breakthrough. Really? All right, RC Explorer, go get it. Since you don't have to worry about getting frozen anymore. All right, we got some funding. Let's go ahead and summon a passenger, or no, not a passenger rocket. Well, maybe both, but for now we're going to do a cargo rocket, and we're going to send mainly polymers. Should be one of our last shipments of this kind. 30, 20, 25, 20? Yeah, I like that. Launch. Go. And did we get our second home? Yeah, we did. So I actually will go ahead and order a passenger rocket, and because we've had some die-offs, there are not that many applicants. Never mind. Let's get the colony stabilized. Gambling amidst the stars. Wonderful. Yay for gambling. Alright, stored power is not as much as I would like it to be. You can see our polymer production going up now. I just need I need the water extractors to actually get... That's part of the problem. They haven't been prioritized. And the cold wave just ended, ironically. Alright, so we might have just made it through that. Well, let's keep these high priority. Let's actually keep all of them high priority. That might have been why the polymers didn't make it out that way. I thought they were already high priority, but they are not. However, I can now shut down all subsurface heaters, which should stabilize my water supply. Holy crap. Alright, well, that was a really, really tense way to begin this episode, but now that that is done, if things can just stay chill for a second. Now, we have this dust storm on the way, but Ditmar number 1's going to get here before that happens. If things can just stay relaxed, I think we'll be alright. Doubles the chance that the colonist will gain or gain a rare trait. So we've discovered gene selection. Very nice. Now, this RC transport is currently not doing anything. I'll bet you there's something he can do. Oh yeah, there definitely is. Let's do metals. We definitely see where we need to expand. How close are we to deep scanning? It's the next tech. Yeah, we're going to need deep scanning as soon as possible, because a deep water deposit is really how we're going to keep ourselves in good shape here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put Amplify in place for all of these. I know it's a little bit overkill, but I need to get that done. It's going to be a drain on my power grid until our power grid is improved, which can hopefully happen before the next cold wave. But yeah, now we need people to live and be happy and contented and etc., etc. Subsurface heaters, it turns out, I don't need. As long as the dome is powered, people are happy. That's the principle of the thing. So I'm going to shut these, I'm going to delete them, and we will gain some metals and machine parts for everything. Well, that's good to know. That also means I don't need any of this piping here. Yeah, saying I'm low on machine parts, not for long. Not for long. We're going to be good. Yeah, our production on these things has dropped a little bit, but I think we made it through. Let's go ahead and salvage all that. Unfortunately, the rare metals extractor is no longer... Well, it's running, but just not with that many people. Now, split life support grids. What are you talking about? No, you're lying. You're fine. You are fine. Don't lie to me like that. Alright, so the RC commander I'm going to bring back towards this dome. Doesn't need to charge anymore, which throws me off. But now, one thing I can go ahead and queue up is the Hawking Institute. We're going to put it right there. Our electronics shipment. Alright, our Earth-sick colonist is over here. We just don't want them to leave. We are convinced that we can restore their sanity. Alright, now this subsurface heater I need to keep. It just needs to be the one that's off. Let's also go ahead and improve this Moxie. Actually, 5 polymers? Never mind, don't do that. Well, yeah, you can. I just had my resource shipment land, so that might actually work out. We are producing fuel again at a more reasonable rate. This is going to be the first rocket in a while, though, that's landed where I don't have... Oh, yeah, I don't have a lot of food. It's going to be the first rocket in a while where I don't have the metals to just pour onto it, because things got pretty crappy there for a second. But I think we survived. By the skin of our teeth, but we survived. Why don't we... Yeah, I'm going to need some more concrete production, so I may as well go ahead and get some going here. Concrete extractor. Done. Okay. Dust storm starts in 1 hour. Who's excited? Not me. Dust storms are not nearly as bad. Ah. Okay, so colonists do evidently have... She might have gotten cold while she was at work. So maybe what needs to happen is... Okay, I've got it. Yeah, colonists that work outside. We do need a subsurface heater. I'm starting to understand. We need one right there for external buildings. That makes sense. And that's actually a perfect placement for it. So we'll build one there. And we'll build one here. New anomaly found. That's right, there's... Well, actually, no, I've already researched the other one, which is a breakthrough anomaly, but it seems like there's still some more metal out here. So why don't you get on that, man? Please and thanks. If you feel like it. Alright, so the malfunctioning pipe is being fixed. The malfunctioning cable will hopefully be fixed soon-ish. How long does this take you? Got a couple of malfunctioning cables. Domes without life support. How's that? Insufficient water. How's that? How are we low on water at the moment? Somebody explain this to me. And how do we still not have any of them amplified? What is happening? Why are there not polymers making it out to this? Hang on. Tell you what. Let's try and speed this along. Should have done this earlier, but the way this game, like, I just don't always think in these terms, and I really should. Because the game uses the depots you place to kind of determine, oh, okay, this is what you want me to do? And it's like, I just told you to prioritize, you know, everything over here. Why can't you just... Oh my god. I'm already down to 14 polymers after getting that shipment in, which is just bonkers to me. I could order more polymers now, potentially. Alright, anomaly analyzed. We got some additional research. We finished biome engineering, so now people will be more comfortable where there are farms, and we're working on deep scanning, which is going to be vital to maintain our supply of everything. Polymers, guys. Polymers. What is happening to the water supply? I don't understand why. Is it because... Oh, I know what it is. Yep, that's why. Subsurface heaters need to be shut down. I built a couple of new ones. I forgot that they would go online right away. Alright, so there's that one. We can shut this one. We can bring that one in a little bit. That still doesn't completely fix the issue. Man, this has just been a rough couple of episodes. If we could get... Alright, we're starting to get polymers out here, finally, but not all in one place. I need you to boost one of them, guys. This one has 1.3, this one has 0.9 polymers. That doesn't help me. I need whole polymers. We're also... Alright, we're okay on water again, which is a miracle. Power-wise, we're okay. Domes without life support. Why? Why? What happened? Is it malfunctioning cables? Is that? Yeah, that's what it is. I think. It's nuts. Alright. This one, I can technically send this rocket back, but I'd rather wait with this one. We did receive 225 million in funding, so I'm going to go ahead and order another cargo rocket with another shipment of polymers. Just polymers. Just to make sure that we don't run out of those. We have production going, but because of the die-off that happened, it's not ideal. I mean, there's just... These domes are not perfectly populated. That's what it comes down to. So, need to make sure that that is maintained. Alright, so it seems like these upgrades are finally coming online. Yeah, a couple of them are done. Took you long enough, guys. Only took you 4 million years. Dust storm is going to last 9 more hours and then we're done. What is happening with... Why? Why does it... Somebody explain it to me in the comments. I don't get it. Why the random fluctuations? Is it just because of the power supply? It says we're okay on power. So what's the deal? Why can I not keep the power supply going? Is it the pipes? I mean, it's saying I'm losing 2.5 per hour, but that's showing negative 17. Why is the demand suddenly so much higher? Is there some building that I'm forgetting about? Somewhere? Is it maybe because some buildings are shutting on and off? Being more demanding on the water supply? I don't know. Now we have 4 domes without life support. Pardon my French, but fuck me. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't understand what the fluctuations are coming from. I wish the game would be a little bit more explicit about, this is why your power is going up and down. Like, I, as far as I know, a second ago, had enough power. But, or enough, you know, production, or enough... The main issue right now is water. Like, why is water suddenly a thing? If all of these are boosted now, which 3 of them are. Wait. Yeah, 3 of them are. Where is our deficiency? You know? I just don't see it. One colonist is Earthsick. Where is the Earthsick colonist? Over in the old colony. Alright, thankfully Victor number 1 is almost back, and we found a new anomaly. Let's scan that. That'll unlock some new technologies, and we found some metal as well. Let's go ahead and have you come out here, load some metal, come back to the colony, and drop it off. The way you've been doing this whole time. Alright, dust storm is over, and we are officially regaining all of our resources. Our polymer shipment's about to arrive, and things are hopefully going to be stable for a second. Both of the Moxies are fully upgraded. Yeah, we currently don't have enough machine parts production. I'm going to need to open up these slots. We don't have enough machine parts production. New techs available for research. What do I get? Plasma cutters and waste... Thank God! Waste rock liquefaction. Oh my God. Alright, deep scanning, that needs to be the next thing I get, but... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and queue up waste rock liquefaction for sure. I think I want to go ahead and have dome bioscaping after deep scanning, though. Alright, so these are our polymers, just to make sure everything else gets maintained. We still have great metals production, all things considered. I'm going to go ahead and put the rare metals extractor on high priority so that people come work here. I need to send a rocket back, but I would prefer to wait until we get some rare metals on it. Building's not working. Why? It's just nobody to work them? Not surprising. So the next load of colonists that lands, I need to have them land over here. I can probably go ahead and delete that living quarters too. The old folks' home is definitely starting to work. Alright, I can't see how many available passengers I have right now because both of my rockets are planet side. That's fine. Let's go for a few more minutes here. Man, this deposit's almost half depleted already. We're going to have to get out here as soon as we can. Both rockets are fueled. That's good news. With that in mind, I'm actually going to shut off one of my... What? Why? Why? Why did that make water... If I shut that building down, does that mean... Does that shut the pipeline down? That would explain a lot if the building has to be on for water to pass through that pipe. I'm going to be so mad if that's the explanation for the crap we went through earlier. I'll bet you it is. I'll bet you that's why. The pipes have to be... They can't be connected to a building that's shut down. Oh my Jesus. You have got to be kidding me. That's what it was. That's what was causing the fluctuations. Buildings were shutting down due to power, which was then shutting down my water supply. That's the explanation. Hang on, watch, as soon as this pipe goes online, you'll see our water stabilize again. Okay, see, I need you not to load up with minerals. Go back. Yeah, see? See? That's what the problem was. So now, with that in mind, we need to make sure that we have a straight pipeline. See, if any of these... Oh my God, can you imagine? If any of these shut down... Like, if this one were to shut down, this one's water wouldn't get to the colony. That is nuts to think about. So one way I could address this is just to go ahead and have that connection, but I need to go farther than that. We need to go crazy with this. Let's see, this connection will be okay, right? Let's build one like that. Let's build one like that. I don't think that's perfect, but it's good enough for now. I'm so pissed off. That doesn't make any sense. But I'm glad I figured that out. That explains some of the random fluctuations that happen. And oddly enough, unless I've missed the comments that have been talking about it, you know, there hasn't really been an... Not that I, like, expect, you know, everyone to have an explanation every time, but, like, no one's been able to talk about it. So it might be something that confounds a good number of people. Glad I noticed that. And hopefully that's a bit of a learning experience for you too, watching that happen. But let's, okay, we're still producing the rare metals that I need to fill up Ditmar number 1, but the rocket that's on its way back can hopefully bring some colonists back to help revitalize the original colony area and improve our machine parts and electronics production. Because that die-off that we had has hurt us a little bit. And once again, hang on, what's happened now? Why is our water production suddenly lower? Is it because of a... Alright, that's why. It's just a malfunction. We need those repaired. So there are not enough machine parts to go around, evidently. Let's go ahead and do the same thing here. We want to make sure that that the game is taking machine parts from A to B. Yep. Alright, good. You wouldn't think you'd have to specify that, but you do. So machine parts continue to be problematic. And we did just find some more metal. That's good, at least. We finally have metal production going. And we're going to need, in the beginning of the next episode, to go ahead and expand to that new water source. I should have done it already, to be completely frank. Let's see how the water's doing in the existing one. Yeah, we're already about halfway through this one source. And we're almost done with deep scanning. We'll hopefully find some deep water. Deep water deposits, we'll need to get the technology to get to them, but they will have a lot more water and last us for a lot longer of time. The moisture vaporators that I have running, they're only producing a little bit. Have I researched the ability to build my own? I don't think I did. No, I haven't just yet. I don't even know that I have the tech. But eventually I'll get the tech, and I can build them planet-side. I can still order prefabs, too. But I need to stop this episode here. In the next one, like I said, we're going to work on expanding out to this area here. We are going to need some machine parts, and in order to get that, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to need to go ahead and queue up. Let me take out Logi fungi. We're going to need Martian patents. We're going to need to get through that research pretty quickly because we need the funding in order to bring more machine parts down. We are producing plenty of metal, thankfully. And I could probably get more machine parts production going if I de-emphasize electronics production, but I really, for reasons that should be obvious, I don't want to do that. But this will at least help keep that number climbing a little bit, and we need to make sure that we maintain our water production, because right now we're losing water. And we don't really have a means to get a lot more machine parts down to the planet. So things continue to be dicey, and I'm sure another dust wave or a cold wave is incoming, and we don't have enough polymer production to upgrade these yet. We still haven't done the wind turbine upgrade, so there's all kinds of things that we still have to do that haven't quite happened yet. I'm going to go ahead and order a couple of these just for sanity's sake. There's our first wind turbine upgrades. Once those are done, it'll be easier to keep the colony going. But holy crap, things continue to be insane, even though things have gone a lot better this time. That situation was our worst that we've faced yet. One thing, I'll tell you what, before I end this episode, let me let this rocket arrive, because I just want to see how many colonists are currently willing to come to Mars with our current stipulations on colonists. I can't believe in the midst of all that, our machine parts production bottomed out. I wouldn't have gone all in on the drones if I had known that would happen. Okay, let's have a quick look. Passenger rocket, 11 willing. So, and that's with a lot of conditions being taken off, so I can probably bring down a good number of new colonists and mostly address the problem. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and order some right now. I'll allow alcoholics, because I have places for them to drink now. No, that's going to reduce work performance, though. Tell you what, I'll allow gluttons. There's only one, though. Where I really need to be... Yeah, I need to pick these categories that have lots of people. So, loners... melancholic, and let's let some whiners come in, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of that. There's just one glutton. Okay, launch with that pattern. And those 22 people that we just launched, they're not supplies, but they will help us get our machine part production back up to snuff. Right now it's only 4.1 per day, which is good, but we need electronics to be produced as well, obviously, or we're going to run out of those. We need polymers to be produced as well, or we're going to run out of those. So surely you're getting the drill by now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.